Hi, I'm Jessica, owner of Jessica Rose Salon.
Today we're going to discuss the versatility of this DryQ by Skin Research Institute.
The DryQ has 4 attachments. We have 2 different nozzles, and you can see that they have these grooves in them that clicks into place. That way there's no unslipping involved anymore. And then we have this diffuser to keep curls more curly and less frizzy. And then we have this wonderful new attachment, and this is to help really straighten that hair. Not only do the attachments have these ridges, but it is magnetic, keeping a good stable hold. And you can click it into place, take it on and off as you like. This larger nozzle here allows you to get a quicker blow dry. You can get a broader sectioning for faster, quicker results.
So now we're going to show a blow dry using the wider nozzle and a wider section to defrizz. But also I wanted to show you this lock with the on and off. This lock keeps whatever one of these you have in place. If you want to change this, you need to make sure that you have it down on the on section so you can change it to fast, wind, the temperature, hot and cold. If it's in this lock setting, you will not be able to change any of this. So always keep that in mind. So I want it on fast right now, so I have it unlocked, and I will click fast. So I'm just going to show you how I can get all this a bigger section. This larger concentrator is your go-to for quick drying. Its broad but focused airflow tackles larger sections of hair, saving you precious time. Just attach it, point the nozzle downwards, and glide it through your hair. Pro tip, for extra volume, tilt your head upside down while drying.
And see how I can create a bigger, smoother section? This smaller nozzle is for precision styling. A little bit of smaller sectionings and getting it really smooth, sleek, volume, a little bit more bounce.
I like to use this one for hairline areas where I really want to get it smooth. The smaller concentrator delivers focused airflow to shape, style, and volume. Perfect for creating sleek looks or adding definition to your curls. Direct the airflow where you want it and watch your style come to life.
Smaller section.
Best practice, use a round brush for added volume and bounce.
So I can get it just a little closer to the face.
This diffuser here is for curly hair and wavy hair. It keeps the integrity of the curl and wave while reducing frizz and dry time.
And even though she doesn't have curly hair right now, I just wanted to show you really quick what it would look like turning on the diffuser. With the diffuser, I like to put it more on a lighter temp at the 1 and on the wind. That way it kind of helps really decrease any frizz. And you would just lightly put the hair on the diffuser, whether it's curly, wavy, any kind of natural look you're trying to get. You can also have her tip back, or you can have yourself tip back and go like this.
It helps to enhance your natural curls, reducing frizz and adding volume. Scrunch your hair upwards and let it dry naturally.
I'm going to show that on myself. So I'm going to show you diffuser on how you can do it on yourself. You can tip your hair upside down and go like this and hold it.
For extra definition, try using a curl enhancer product before diffusing. So what exactly does a diffuser do? So these little fingers on the diffuser break up the air, reducing frizz and helping to define your curls.
The less you touch your hair, the less frizz. Really let the diffuser do the magic.
Plus, it lifts your hair at the roots, giving you that coveted volume and bounce. And this attachment, the defrizz attachment, is for creating a smoother, less frizzier look.
And now I wanted to show you with this smoother. You can see how she's got this frizz and unruly hair right here. And just use it like you would a hand.
This defrizz attachment uses Wanda airflow, wrapping effect, and is usually used at the end of your blow dry to finish your style to eliminate frizz for a sleek, shiny finish. Glide it through your hair and feel the difference. And keep the airflow pointing down towards the ground. And see how smooth we've gotten that?
So using the claw is one method, but also I wanted to show using this rounded part. Wow, that actually works amazing. Look at how smooth now we've got it. All of that frizz is now gone. Ooh, that is good. Okay. So now I'm going to show you how to use the defrizzer and smoother attachment on your sides. So you'll want to make sure your hair is combed out thoroughly, whether it's wet or dry, and you'll just grab some sections, airflow pointing down to the ground in the same manner as your own hair. Going with the cuticle, not against it. And you'll just take sections, it's very easy. And it'll really help smooth those flyaways. Oh yeah, really works. So I'm going to show you a couple tricks of blow drying your own hair. When I'm blow drying with a client, I have the nozzle this way because it's going in the section of the hair. When I do my own hair, I need the nozzle going this way because then I'm grabbing it, airflow going towards the floor, and I'm doing this. Rather than the nozzle being like this, you want the nozzle flat like this. And you can grab your sections and go like this, down. And that's, if you want it towards your face, you're gonna go like this. If you want it away from your face, you're gonna grab the brush, whip it around. The nozzle is still that way. And you're gonna go like this, where the air is pointing down with the hair. Don't ever have the air pointing like this, against the grain of your hair. That's where you get breakage and frizz. Always down with the flow of your hair, never against it. The flow of the cuticle, never against the cuticle. And also take note of your arm positioning, your elbow and your shoulder. That's really gonna help guide your sectioning. Whether you're going back here, you see how my elbow is up? And I'm doing this. My elbow's not down. My elbow's up and over. That really helps get control of your sectioning. It is very important to always keep the life and integrity of a blow dryer by cleaning the filter. This is very easy on this model. This removes, and you want to take this screen off, and this removes as well. And with this, you can just rinse it under some water, and with either like a toothbrush or a little brush, just get all that fuzz and dirt and all the grit off. Dry it thoroughly, and then reattach where it clicks. To put this filter back on, you want to line up those two arrows, and it clicks, and you're done. And that is how you use the SRI DryQ blow dryer, and it's wonderful, beautiful attachments. Enjoy.